The Supreme Court has asked the centre to justify a disparity in the election law, which on one hand permits a sitting MP or MLA convicted after election to complete his term, but bars a person convicted and sentenced to a term of over 2 years from even standing for those polls. The court has asked the government to file an affidavit to clarify whether Section 8(4) of the Representation of People Act gives unwarranted privileges to tainted netas who are in office. The section allows for the convicted person to continue as MLA or MP until the dissolution of the House. This provided he files an appeal within 3 months. Not just the court, even activists say that rather than being shown leniency, the elected representatives should be held to a higher standard of morality.
Well, in fact, the members of parliament and the MLAs should be treated very specially, and especially in the context that they are the people's representative. They are responsible for legislating. They are responsible for ensuring that all kinds of legislation gets known by the people and gets implemented effectively. They are supposed to review it. They are supposed to look at the audits of all these laws and policies that they make. So they must be treated more severely by the parliament, and we demand, in fact we have made that demand many a times to the political parties as well as to the Speaker of the Lok Sabha.
And why should this leniency be shown to these tainted men at all, considering that the number of tainted netas is steadily growing? If you put together all the MPs and MLAs across the country, as many as 31% of them have criminal cases pending against them, not just sexual offences. 141 MPs or MLAs face charges of murder, 352 have attempt to murder charges, 145 face theft charges, and 75 accused of dacoity. But despite that, leaders across political parties are united in their resistance to a change in the law that would immediately divest a tainted politician from his seat.
MP or MLA involved in such cases as far as our party is concerned. But if anybody is there, if anybody is there, I am not saying anything, but to my information I am sharing with you. But MLA or MP have no special protection in matters like this. This is a heinous crime, and in such matters no MLA MP can have any protection. They should be dealt with the same way every other citizen is dealt with.
The Supreme Court and has asked the centre to reply in a detailed affidavit. A disparity between two sets of laws that exist. There is one which says that netas should be disqualified, MPs or MLAs should be disqualified if they face serious charges, and the other that makes an exception for them and lets them retain their seat till the time that they have filed an appeal. At least for 3 months they are allowed to continue with their seat.